Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty bad of a game. I'm not going to lie. The Raptors, coming off a back-to-back, I'm not going to talk a lot of shit about them. The Raptors, this is literally right after the game, our post-game reaction. I mean, you started off, bro. Like, talk about the first quarter. Like, they started slow.
I mean, it was pretty much the Pritchard and Osley show, right?
They played like
they play like all stars pretty much. Like Pritchard, I don't know what it is, but he plays really good with us against us. I mean,
like basically we did the game plan was to stop Kemba, Jason Tatum, and Jaylen Brown, and for the most part, Tatum and Jaylen Brown, we took them out of the game.
Yeah.
But Kemba somehow started going off. He had that ridiculous three in the third quarter, I believe. Like Larry contested it. He did a step to the side and then shot it, hit off the backboard and went in. But Pritchard and Ojale played like Kemba and Tatum today. Each shot, each made 6 threes, I think, in the game.
They made Ojale made 6 threes.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually both of them did. They both made 6 threes.
Ojale, he's never shot like that against us in his life, and all of a sudden today he's playing at the TD Garden and he thinks he's Ray Allen.
Well, most of his points were like in the first quarter, right? Like
he went up 4 threes, I think, or 3 threes in the first quarter.
At least 3 threes. Yeah.
We were off to a pretty shaky start. We weren't really able to score for a bit there, but we were able to get our offense going. I believe. I mean, the score it looked like it was a double-digit lead. I think the Celtics were up as high as 11 in the first quarter.
I mean, it was winnable though. Like it wasn't a blowout, right? Like until the end, it was a complete blowout.
Yeah.
But I mean, we missed some easy buckets. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, we missed OG too, but we missed some easy buckets. Like.
No, but OG would have been like clutch because he would have.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah.
Like
that's true.
Like the way, because we're coming off a back-to-back, right? So like you saw Norman Powell's legs, like he was tired. Larry, like they're missing easy bunnies, like especially in the third quarter. Baines missed 2 easy buckets at the basket, and I think Norman missed one. Fred VanVleet missed one. Larry missed one. Like it was just the whole starting lineup was just missing easy bunnies. And in that span, our defense was perfectly fine. Like it was really good in that third quarter, stopping them from scoring for almost like 3 minutes. Straight possessions, like no buckets at all. It's just our offense just hit a slump and it just wasn't going anywhere. We were in the mud in that 3-minute span. Even at halftime, we were only down 10 points. They scored 34 in the first quarter. We scored 29. We were only down 5. Second quarter, we got outscored by 5 again. They scored 32. We scored 27. But in
the third quarter,
third quarter is when they blew it. No, even in the third quarter, they only outscored us. No, we outscored them by 2. The problem was that in that third quarter, in the second quarter, right before the half, we had a transition back to back where we got stops. TD passed the ball to Pascal for a corner 3. Then Boston went back to the other end, missed it. Larry came over. Larry came back, got a step back 3 in the corner on Tice, and we were down 3. But man, oh man. Ojale, Ray Allen, like that 3 he took was spinning in the bowl and then it went in and they put him back up.
And they got Mike Miller too, fucking Pritchard.
Pritchard, Mike Miller.
Yeah, he's playing like Mike Miller.
He had like a lucky, like I don't know if it was a crossover, but he had Stanley Johnson running around in circles for a bit there.
Yeah.
And he hit a 3 on him.
I mean, at the end of the day, I'll live with this because like we didn't stop them like 2. No, we did. We stopped Kemba. No, Kemba got 21.
Yeah, Kemba got 21, but he didn't start going until maybe the end of the first half, and then second and third quarter, I'd say. Actually, no, he did have a couple of threes, I think, in the first quarter. He did. But for the most part, we took out the main guys that were supposed to be, the main assignments.
We compared to last game, Tatum had 40 last game, and we got him to 17 points tonight. Jaylen Brown has been like, did he even do that well last game against us?
No, it was Tatum who went off for 40 last game on the
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Tatum won.
But Brown was off that night too, right?
Yeah, he didn't play his best game, but he had his moments in that game.
Yeah, yeah,
Even this game, he was like, even though he didn't do well, he hit
yeah.
a lot of free throws in the fourth quarter when it was necessary.
Mm-hmm,
Like when they needed a basket, he
mm-hmm.
drew the foul, and he got like free throws. He made
Yeah,
his free throws in the fourth,
yeah.
and we were just horrible from three. Like when I say horrible, like I mean like
That's one thing, but we were so trash at getting rebounds. Like
Tristan
Tristan
Thompson,
Thompson was eating us, bro.
Tice too.
Like he was eating us.
Tice had 4 blocks
Like
today for my fantasy team.
yeah, there was one play where this guy, where Tristan got the rebound. I don't know if you remember, but he was out of bounds. Like his
Oh
back
yeah,
was out of
that should have
bounds,
been our ball.
and they didn't call it. Yeah, that should have been our
Those
ball.
type of plays could be a momentum swinger, and the refs. There
Yeah,
was a ref standing right there too.
yeah.
Tice had a block
I know.
party. He got me 4 blocks for my fantasy when I'm facing you this week. I'm facing you.
Norman got me 15.
He got you 15, but his field goal percentage was ass.
I know.
6 for 15, right? I think.
Yeah, 6 for 15. Yeah.
We only shot 32% from the 3-point from the arc today. 9 of 28. They shot 20 of 39, 51%.
Holy.
Yesterday we shot almost 60% from three. And
I know.
Today we cut that in like almost half, a little over half.
Like we are missing Van Vliet, man. Like
yeah, Van Vliet,
if he dropped at least like 15, 20 points, I think it would have been more competitive. I wouldn't say we would have won, but I'm saying it would have been competitive. Much more competitive.
Even if he didn't score that, like if we made those buckets in the third quarter where we couldn't score and we were stopping them, if we could, we cut the lead to 5 in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
And then we went back in another slump where we couldn't shoot threes. You could tell Norman Powell, he wanted to get out of the game. I think Nick Nurse subbed everyone out with like 2.5 minutes left.
Yeah.
And I think OG's coming back Sunday. They got 2 days.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I think they would have brought him back today, but they wanted to give him the extra couple of days.
Yeah.
Since they're not playing until Sunday against Minnesota, right? I think.
Yeah, Minnesota. Yeah.
We missed a few free throws. We got out rebounded like hell by plus 17. They had 49 and we had 32. Tristan Thompson was literally getting boards. Like it was like a man amongst boys. Literally,
he was like Rodman.
And like there was
crazy, man.
There was 4 Raptors around him, and he still got the board like twice. And offensive rebounds, they got 14. We only got 3 assists. They were plus 4. We had 26. They had 30. But we should have way more assists if we made our open shots. And blocks, Boucher did it at the end of the third quarter, like right before the quarter was done. He hit a big 3 to, I think, cut the lead to 88-80. And then we went into the fourth quarter and we couldn't get stops. And that was the name of the game today. Honestly, like they've been pretty good on this road trip. In these last 6 games, they're 4-2. And they're picking it up together, but they've only in the last 6 games, they've only lost the games where they played back to back. We're playing 5 games in 7 nights after Minnesota's game. So, and turnovers, we weren't bad at turnovers. We had 13, they had 18. And I know I'm hoping Minnesota, we have an answer for a call.
Yeah, Minnesota, the only 2 players we have to worry about is 3 actually. Edwards is doing pretty well right now, right?
D'Angelo and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah. We just gotta worry about D'Lo and Towns.
Should we sign Ronde to a 10-day contract just to guard Cat like last year, where we didn't even have a center? All our centers were out.
Yeah, I mean, I'm down for that. I mean, I'm so surprised that he's still like on the free agent market. Like he should have got picked up by now.
I know. I think the Raptors, if we can't get anybody, they might bring him back. His hustle is serious. He would have been out there getting the rebounds. He's a really good rebounder, right?
Yeah, he would have been our Tristan Thompson.
I mean, Tristan Thompson's pretty good with rebounds, but he shoots like Tristan Thompson, though, right?
Yeah, he does.
Points in the paint, we had 58. They had 32, but that's because they were smacking the 3 all night long.
Yeah.
Second chance points, bro, we had nothing. They had 17, and fast break, they had 12. We had 5.
we need rebounding on our team, man. Like I don't think Baines is good enough to be a starting center.
Well, there was
I
talk.
don't like
Sorry, go. Yeah.
like when he was in Phoenix, like he was doing so well. Like I don't know where that went, but
Well, I think
I
their
mean,
three-point
we needed.
the three-point shooting was also a lot better than ours. I'm sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. Yeah, but he was getting boards too on top of that, right?
They have a superstar on the team called Devin Booker, who never
Devin
misses.
Booker.
But the thing is, though, what I wanted to say, I don't know if you heard this during the game, but they're talking about how Boston was maybe trying to move Tristan Thompson.
Really?
They said they were trying,
I didn't hear that.
and I was hoping that maybe, if necessary, we just need a big who can rebound and finish around the rim. And Aaron Baines is a guy who can shoot the three, but when it comes to the rim shots, he's always so quick. He's always quick with it. He misses easy bunnies, and I think Tristan Thompson can definitely fill that role. And we don't need to play him a lot, unless depending on the matchup. We literally could just put Chris Boucher at the 5 at certain times, like we do now, and just keep Tristan there for a few minutes here and there. But he can get us so many second chance points with those rebounds. If he could do what he did for Boston today, it's what do you think?
Yeah, like another person I want to point out is Terrence Davis, man. His decision making is terrible. Like the past what like 2-3 games,
he's rushing.
He's not. Yeah, he's rushing it. Like I don't know what he's doing. Like
I remember
he's more of a shooter.
He should be a spot up shooter. No, he should be a spot up shooter. Yeah. That should be his game.
Yeah.
He shouldn't dribble the ball, or if he wants to work on it during the off season. But he should just learn how to shoot the three right when he gets it in the pocket, right? The funny thing was, remember there's a transition with Terrence Davis getting the steal, and then Pascal and Bembry are running, and then he passed to Pascal, and he's like, "Yo, don't pass it out to Terrence Davis." And then Bembry got it.
I wouldn't like. I mean, that's what you expect, right? Because if the guy like he missed so many open layups, and like his decision making is terrible. I'd rather trust Bembry than
Bembry's
Terrence
solid.
Davis at this point.
Yeah,
Bembry's solid, 100%. Like his. There's one play where he pump fake a three, and he didn't rush it. Like he drove in, like read everything, and then drove it in. Like that's what I expect Terrence Davis to do. Like Terrence Davis is the type of person that'll just either shoot it, do a step back three, or just like do a Euro step and get like an air ball or something. Like
he just needs to develop a little bit more. But so far, I mean, last season he was dope. Like he was really good. Yeah. This year, I don't know.
Really good. Yeah.
I don't know if he's really in his own head right now, or because he's fighting for minutes. He was fighting for minutes.
Oh no! I thought you were gonna say I thought he was like he was thinking about the 7 charges that he has right now.
No. I mean that too, but I was talking about like Bembry is there fighting for minutes with them, right? Last year, he solidified his role right away, so he got the minutes, right? But this year, like if he's not doing well, they got Matt Thomas, they got Bembry. I don't know why they don't play Matt Thomas just to open up the floor. Stanley
I still don't know why. Like I don't understand. Like he's a spot up. He's a shooter, man.
And I get it's because of the defense. Like I get it because he can't guard a fly even if he wanted to, or guard a parked car.
No, but I mean he's not. I don't think he's that bad. I feel like he's okay. Like he can play defense at some point. Like
if you put him on smaller guards like Pritchard and stuff, but he'll probably just get crossed over. And then Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum are too big. They're too big. Kemba will cross him out too. Like who are you supposed to put him on? Kemba, Pritchard, they'll cross him out. And Jaylen and Jason are too big they're gonna obviously look to go for the mismatch every time.
Yeah, that's true.
But if he's making threes, then obviously he's valuable. But when you bring him in like randomly, when he's not feeling it or when he hasn't played in so long, it's harder to do, right? Yeah. You know what? You know who we should have brought in or gave a shot to? Paul Watson.
Yeah,
Paul Watson.
My God, that guy's another.
Like,
bro, every game he played, every game like he has like every time they have garbage minutes, this guy always makes a three. Like it's crazy. Like,
he's like the Boucher of our last. Yeah. He's like the
exactly.
And like
exactly.
Boucher, like when he came in before, he would always shoot the three right away and always make threes. That's what Paul Watson does when he comes in the garbage minutes this season. But what else is there? There's fouls.
They should give TD's minutes to Stanley Johnson. I personally believe No, like Stanley Johnson had like what 3 more minutes than TD did.
Yeah, because he's a bigger body to put on Jason Tatum and stuff, right?
I don't know. I just feel like he could have got more minutes, like because of his defense, and like he's getting better at threes, right?
I think Stanley Johnson rubbed off on Terrence Davis this season. Remember when Stanley Johnson couldn't hold the ball and just kept turning it over?
Yeah, he's the stat. They switch roles.
Yeah, they switch roles, they switch lanes, whatever you want to call it. I hope they can.
Yeah,
pick
but like what you said.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, but like what you said, Paul Watson is someone we should look into, like giving more minutes. Like, what does he play? He's a shooting guard.
He could play small forward, shooting guard, point guard.
Yeah.
I think he's a point guard overall, but he could play the 3 positions. He could probably even play 4. I don't know how he is defensively. I mean, we can find out. Like, he's obviously the next person up, I think, that they're trying to develop to be the next Boucher.
Yeah.
To come into our starting rotation or into our regular rotation.
Yeah. And Patrick McCaw is nowhere to be seen. I don't know where that guy is.
Yeah, can we just put him in like a package and send him out for free?
Like send him for like cash consideration.
He hasn't played in like 3 years, right? He hasn't played since the finals, right?
Since
No, actually,
I don't know what happened to him.
He actually, the last game I remember him actually contributing in, is the game in Boston. I think right after we got murked at home, and we were depleted roster, and he was playing with Larry and stuff, and they won it in Boston like 3 days later.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that was like the only game I remember we actually did it up, where like.
But he's not injured, right?
He is injured. That's why he's not playing.
Oh, he's not. He's injured right now. Okay.
Yeah, he's recovering or something like that. But it was like O'Shea Brissett, Patrick McCaw, Chris Boucher, Kyle Lowry. It was such a depleted roster, and we went and smacked Boston in Boston 3 days after they smacked us in Toronto when Jaylen Brown went off on us last season.
Yeah. I
don't know. Boston is always that team. It's like it's a toss-up. It's like you flip a coin, the Raptor win one time, Boston wins one time, it's back and forth. But we're 0-2 against them this season, and I think we might play them about 2 more times.
Yeah.
I mean, they have our number right now. What can we do? They got.
I mean,
They got better players.
Yeah, like this. They do. They have 3 solid players, but Kemba's not playing as well as he used to in his Hornets days.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, you're not gonna expect 24 and 6 from Mosley like every night. Like,
I know
it's not thing. No, and plus, Smart's out too. Like, that's on top of that as well.
That's what right? Yeah, Smart. Oh yeah, Smart didn't play either, right? I didn't think that.
Smart's out too. Yeah, Smart's out too. So like, I mean, like,
he must adapt up Pritchard and Ojale before the game because he was shooting like in the playoffs, right?
You know what? That's what I was gonna say. I was like that time when he shot like 5 threes in the 4th, right?
We were supposed to win that game, and then he brought
and then he came on and shot like 5, 6 threes in a row, and I was like, oh my god, like it's messed up.
There's always one player that you don't worry about that ends up making us worry. That goes off shooting threes. But honestly, our perimeter defense today was horrible too. Like Chris Boucher, Stanley Johnson, like there was open shots where I mean there was moments in the game where these guys had open shots. Like there's already Pascal or someone guarding the other guys in the paint, and these guys switch over to the same guy. And they missed the assignment on the 3-point line, and they're getting open shots. Basically, what Washington was giving us yesterday in the open threes is what we gave Boston today. And I can't get mad at them because obviously they're playing back to back. They played a solid amount of minutes. I don't know.
Yeah. I
would say, I mean, as long as they can pick it up, I just don't want them to go on another losing streak, bro. That's not what I want.
Yeah. Well, are they still 5th or did they go down?
No, they must be 5th or let me see. They have to be 5th or they went down 1 because all the other guys lost too, right?
Yeah.
All the other guys lost. I think we were up a little bit on the other teams, to be honest. But yeah,
we're 12 and 14 now, right?
Yeah, we're 12 and 14. We'd be tied with Hornets. Yeah, we'd go down to 6 because Pacers are 12 and 13.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'd be 5th. But I'm not worried about that. I mean, next game we should take care of business as long as OG comes back. OG can, guard the 5 too.
Yeah.
I just hope he doesn't. I hope he's just good to go though. I don't want them rushing him back. But he's missed 8, 9 games now.
9 games.
9?
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, we'll see how it goes on Sunday. Fingers crossed the Raptors get back in the winning column. And Boston. It's like no matter hockey, baseball,
Yeah, it's always
or
F
basketball.
Boston.
Like, I mean, the rivalry between Maple Leafs and Boston. Now Toronto after last season's playoff series. That was the first time we ever played them, and we lost to them in 7 games. So now it's like we're in the same division too. So it's like when we go back and forth, you want to beat your division rival, right? Them, the 76ers, we hate Boston like the 76ers hate us. I mean, they hate Boston too, but all right, that's gonna do it. Appreciate you coming back on to talk to me about this game, post game reaction, and
Thanks for having me, man.
Thank you for giving me your time, and we'll be back here on Sunday night after Minnesota loses to the Toronto Raptors. But till then, appreciate it.
Don't jinx it, man.
I mean, even if Minnesota tried their hardest, I don't think they're going to beat us. If they do, I'm going to come apologize on the next podcast. But till then, appreciate everybody watching this podcast, and we'll see you back here soon. Peace.
Peace.